Woo! Welcome to Big Jimmy's Jacked Up Super Reviews from vapourvibes.com. Coming live from London, baby. Today we'll be reviewing a product from a company called Reuleaux. The product, the Wismec Rx300. If you ain't seen this fat little bastard before, I'm not surprised because it just came out. So let's have a look and see what it's all about. A lot of other YouTubers have been talking about the box and shit like that and the certificate. But let's be honest, who gives a fuck about that? So let's just go straight into the mod. Right. As you can see, when I fire this baby up, the first thing that will come on screen is the preview. Now on that preview you can see that there's an independent 4 battery display, which is pretty damn cool. Wismec have decided to use a 0.96 inch OLED screen, utilizing the latest technology in the human race. What that basically means is you can use this screen in any condition. In the sunlight, in the rain, in the fog, in the mist, while you're having a shit on the toilet. It don't fucking matter. You can use this anywhere to simplify things. One of the reasons why this thing is so damn big is because it has 4 batteries right at the bottom. You see that? So that allows lazy bastards to vape all day long in one charge. It also has a child safety mechanism at the bottom, which is good if you got children. And it comes in a variety of different colors and color combinations. So you got black and leather, which is this one. You get black and carbon, silver and leather, and silver and carbon. Apart from being 300 watt and completely fucking pointless, there are some features that are quite cool about this thing that I'd like to talk about. I'm not gonna bore you with the other shit because no one really cares. You just put the button, push the button, stick it in your mouth and suck it. The smoke comes out. And that's all we really care about, right? At the end of the day. So let's just talk about the main shit that, nerds will like to hear about. Do you remember when you used to be back in school and, there used to be that fucking nerd in your class that always used to put his hand up and answer every single fucking question and he had pus all over his face? This feature is just for you. So, over here at the front of the screen, where I showed you earlier, it's one of the first mods that allows you to upload your own logo. So for example, you can put nerd right there. Amazing. The other thing, obviously, it's got a 510 spring-loaded thread at the top, so you can put all the kind of most common tanks on there. So don't worry about that. It's got some other shit as well on there, like dual circuit protection and reverse polarity protection, which basically means if you're like, one of these extreme fucking cheapskates that goes on to eBay, for example, and orders like, charges from eBay because you can't be fucked to go down to a proper electric store and buy some proper hardware, and you buy that shit from eBay and you bring it back home and you plug it in, and then it just fucking explodes, and it scars your fucking friend's face, which would be your fault. It would prevent that from happening. This baby here. So let's get to the design. Does it look good? Yeah, it's a bit bulky, it's heavy. But if you want the latest, newest thing on the market, and you want to vape at 300 watts, because you think you're like the vape god, then you need to buy this. Straight up. Looks wise, it's not too much different than its baby brother. Yeah, this company, Wismec, decided to keep the frontal design exactly the same. Put some cool little vents on it over there, just like Batman has on his suit to ventilate his ass when he does a shit or fart in the suit. They put it there to ventilate the batteries, to cool it down, so when you're smoking the shit out of it, it doesn't burn your hand. A little history lesson. A lot of people have been asking me, Big Jimmy, you're like the guru of vaping. we want to ask you, what is this fucking company? Wismec, what is it? Well, let me tell you. Basically, in Japan, there was two partners. One was called Wisuru, and the other one was called Mikilo Lee. So they came together and they formed a company, and they called it Wismec. And then what happened was they decided to have a child together. The child was born, and they called it RX200. And that was the reason why the previous mod was called the RX200. So the most important question here is, how does it perform? So we're going to find out. And for this test, the Smock Cloud Beast in gold. Because I'm a bad motherfucker. I didn't get it in black, silver, white, any other puffed up color like that. I went for gold. Straight up, no fucking around. Anyway, so this thing can vape at 300 watts, and I do that all the time, but can't be asked to do it today, so I'm going to start at 90. It's nice. When you click this, it feels good. $220 watts. Whoa. Holy shit. Here comes a 300, baby. Woo! So for the design, we're going to give this a 7.5 out of 10. With the features and spec that we've talked about, as well as, reading on the review, there's few mods out there that can compete with this baby. So on that note, we're going to have to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Usability. How usable is it every day? Well, the only downfall with this thing is the sheer size of it. I mean, it is fucking enormous. It's going to be a real struggle for most people to keep that with them every day unless they got a big bag or, they got a fat ass, so they got fat pockets. So even if you put it in your pocket, it blends in with your ass because it's so fat and no one notices a massive bulge sticking out of it. But apart from that, most normal people are really going to struggle. Not to say that it's completely unusable, but just bear it in mind when you consider. Performance has got to be a 9 out of 10. I mean, vaping up to 300 watts is just fucking insane. But still, you have that feature if you need it. Price-wise, at the moment, this baby goes for about £70 in the UK and around about $80 to $70 in the US. Now, that's a pretty good price, but if you're not an experienced vapor and you're not going to make full use of this, there's other cheaper mods you can get out there. So on that note, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 on price. So, overall, this gets a 7.6 out of 10, which is pretty impressive. It's great. It's a wonderful mod. How will I sum it up? If you want something new, the latest technology, if you want the latest mod, and your balls just itch when you see something new, you just gotta have it, then buy it. If you're a new vapor, forget about it. Maybe look at it in about a year's time. If you're an experienced vapor, it's definitely something you want to consider. Everybody else, should you buy it? Should you not? It's up to you. Go to your local store, check it out, see what you think. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. If you liked it, please subscribe. Check the website out. Check the blogs out and a more detailed review. If you didn't like it, I don't give a rat's ass. Thank you very much. Peace.